Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's Brenda. Hope you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're all here. We're going to play with these mandala die cuts today. I did use the die cuts in my machine, and I need to show you what happened because I'm not sure what was going on. It's obviously user error, but it wasn't cutting properly in the center. Like there's absolutely no cut marks at all. I'll just show you the ones that I had played around with. This one's a little better, but still nothing in the middle. I think what's been happening is my cutting mats are, and this is very thin, sorry, this is wrapping paper. Whew, if I could get the words out. So very thin. They're coming out, but still not in the center. So I just did a couple of different weights of paper. So we have wrapping paper, I have book page, I have scrapbook paper, and this one's another book page. So what I'm gonna do is I need to try and find a proper thickness and then use more shims. So, and that's what I did. And then I have some that cut out. So this one is with some scrapbook paper, just the teeny tinies in the center. It didn't come out, but I think because my board is warped, so it was having issues with it. This one is just, I didn't pull out all of the little things. There's just a couple in there. That one turned out lovely. And this one is beautiful. I'm not sure how you can see it on there. It might need a different colored piece of paper, but very pretty. And then there's this one. That one worked beautifully. And then here's the one with the wrapping paper. I'm not sure how you can see it on the camera, but it's so pretty. Very, very pretty. There's a couple of little ends that I didn't pull out, and they do come out. Like this one cut all the way through. I had a double shim in there, like, so I put a piece, I put my paper down, then I put the die cut on top, and then I folded up a piece of cardstock, put it on top, and then ran it through, and it ran through 3 times, I think this one, and 4 times with the cardstock. But again, I think it's because my my board or my cutting mat has a dip right in the center. So we're gonna play with these today anyway. We're gonna just have some fun. Like, I love them. When it came out, it's beautiful. So I have some of my journaling cards that I had made the other day. If you've seen my posts, I've been working on all my tags and stuff. Well, I thought we could just play with some of these journaling cards instead of the tags today. And it's just cardstock, on cardstock, and I'm just going to snip the corners. And you can round the corners, you can snip them. But if you want to play along, grab up some cardstocks, your scrapbook paper. If you have die cuts or punches, or if you just want to have a play, then grab your stuff and let's just relax and have some fun. So I thought I would, like this dip here, you could keep that and have it hanging up like that and then decorate. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it like this, and then I'm going to cut it. So I'm just going to have a half just as a decoration on there. Let me just see what it looks like on here. Whew, wowzers. All right, so I'm going to do it on here, but I want to cut this off first. Oh, I moved my scissors to the opposite side of my table, so I have to get used to it. I'm just going to cut it best I can. I'm just hanging on to it. And then this piece can get used for something else. So there we go. So I hope you're all doing good. We cleaned up our Christmas tree and all of the Christmas stuff, and we've put all that away now. So it was kind of sad to see it all go, but it's good. I try to get all the little spots, but my glue isn't even coming out. And the point keeps falling through the holes, so whatever doesn't get glued, I'll just lift it up in a bit and attach it there. And I decided to leave this glass mat here because it's so easy to clean up, which is really good. And I just have my envelope of pictures, and these are from Antonio from my Precious Photos kit, and I have other photos in here as well, but I thought it'd be nice just to add one of the little pictures on there. These fellas here. And I'm going to do the exact same thing and snip off the corners. I've been having so much fun with this punch. It's been in use every day. So I've just been thoroughly enjoying it. I'm just going to ink it up a bit. My dauber is shedding. It's just old, and I haven't made it to a craft store yet to grab up some more, but so there we go. So that's going to be quite nice, and I'm just going to grab up some book page. I tried to get everything that I needed so that I wouldn't have to be going back and forth. This is just an old book that I picked up the last of summer. It's at a thrift store. I picked it up. So the pages have a little bit of thickness to them, so which is really nice. Just tear off the ends. It just cuts like butter or rips like butter. Put a little bit on there. Doesn't have to be a lot, but just gives it that look of vintage and just adds to whatever it is that you're making. So if I pop that there, whoop. Okay, my glue. Of course, I didn't check it before I started, so it's going to give me grief. There we are. Just there we go. It doesn't have to be a lot, you know, it could just be, you could just stop right there and be done with it. I have this little box, I call it cluster bits, but these are, well, there's not a lot of clusters in here. I think it was because I had made clusters and added it to the box, but then I used them all. So I have to make some more. It's one thing we can never have too many of, right? And that's clusters. So if I pop that at the top, yeah, let's do that. Maybe at the bottom, we'll see. And normally I just try to get the corners. I really like those mandala die cuts, so I need to play around with them some more and see what I can do. Figure out how to flatten my cutting mats, and maybe that would help. So I'm just going to pop that at the bottom, just like that. Right in there. And you can add something to the top, like it's a journaling card, so I don't want to add too much bulk to it. I want it to still maintain the flat. And I wonder if I just add that bit to there. I'm just going to cut it, and then I'll see what it looks like. Oop. No, maybe just a piece of it. Let's try that. Somewhere at the top. Just trying to add a bit more to it. Nope, I don't like that either. It just looked weird. All right, so there's that one. Cute. And you don't have to stop. You can add more to it as well. Just darken up the corners a little. Look like it's been handled, right? There we go. Just a little bit like that. We'll just set it over there. Let's grab one of these other ones. These are wild colors. I love it. And so then there's this one. I don't think the plain white, but if we could do like a half and half, well, that's interesting. Maybe on this side. Oh, maybe I like it on that side. All right, just do a little cutting. I was watching a program and they were talking about, I watch 100 Huntley Straight usually in the morning, and they were talking about New Year's resolutions. Do you make a resolution? And I don't make resolutions for the new year. What about you? Do you have something that you want to accomplish or do this year? So do you make I'd like to know about that. It's always nice to know about people and what your thoughts are on things. And yeah, so just leave a comment. Let me know if you make resolutions, or if you've made resolutions in the past and how it went for you. I tried years ago to make a resolution, and to work out more or stuff like that, but it didn't last long, which is, whatever. It's just one of those things. If you try, then you try, right? And that's what it's about. There we go. Just give it a quick little ink. There we go. Just like that. And grab one of the bigger photos again. This fella's pretty serious. Let's see. try to get one with just a little bit of difference in color. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I didn't do anything ahead of time, of course. Oh, let's do that family. Why not? I'm just gonna ink it up a bit. You can use black, and you can blacken the corners, make it look really old, and here. So we have that. And then this one, this is a dictionary. It's family and what family means, so that's kind of fun. That can go on there with it. So nothing too bulky. But I mean, you can go all out and do whatever it is you're going to do, right? It's your creation. You do you, and it's going to be beautiful. I don't know if I need a piece of book page on there or not. I'm just going to have a look here. Make sure I see enough of the mandala there. And then have family. What do you think? I think it looks all right. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can add lace. You can do whatever you want with these. I was just having a play with my jelly plate, and I just started going, and I had a whole entire day of doing colors. It was a lot of fun. I don't often do that, so it was nice to just sit here and play. There we go. Just there, maybe just right there. There we go. And so there's the next one. Cute. Just going to bring in some of the ink onto the sides, and I just run it across the edge, and it just brings in color. The pine cone has like a touch of it seems to have a touch of purple hue to it. So, and there's the second one. Okay, do we have time to do one more? I think so. Let's do it. Plain white. I think I'm going to keep the whole thing on there this time. What do you think of that? Let's grab a picture and we'll see what that looks like instead of having it coming off the side. And there's this fella here. He's pretty big. And then I have smaller ones. I think I've used all of the bigger ones. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. I really enjoy working with old photos and trying to create things around that. Just quickly do this. It's funny when you do these die cuts, it feels like, it doesn't even feel like paper anymore. It's not thin like paper because all the fibers are bunched together. So it just makes it just gives it a really cool feel. There we go. Up like that. I'm just going to put the whole thing on it, and I could leave it up like this. But I'm going to add it right down. I like the idea of the whole piece on this one. Trying not to go through the holes. There we go. Little dots. And we'll see what this looks like. There we go. What else? What else? I don't know if I need book page on this one. A little thicker? No. I don't want to hide too much of it because I know the picture itself will. Let's see. Try and lift it up. What do you think of that? Or let's just check this out. Contentment. Could put a word prompt on there with it. Doesn't need to have the book page. I was just using the book page because it looked nice. I'm just looking in my little container here. Come on, Brenda, find something. Oh, this is the thing, right? Trying to decide what you're going to use. That's always the struggle. All right, let's put this bit down. Move that for a second. I'm just going to put it off to the side of it. There we go. But these are very simple journaling cards. And so I'm just trying to think if that could... Nope, I don't like that actually. I might just leave it. What do you think? I mean, if I decide to put something on it later, then I will. Look, I have just this little piece of stuff. I got all kinds of little bits in this container. So, no, I'm going to leave it, I guess. I don't want to waste your time by trying to search for something. Actually, I'm just going to pop that right there. Just tuck it in. I think it's open enough that it can get tucked down inside. Doesn't have to be sticking right out. It just looks like it's stuck in underneath there. And anything else you want to add, you just go right ahead. Make it a bit darker. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to leave it for there. I still have a couple to play with, but I need to, you know, work on these ones here. What I'm going to do is I'll put the die cuts back on top of them, and then I'll add some shims on the top, and I'm determined to make them work. So I'll let you know in our next video how I did with that. Okay? All right, so let's bring back in what we created today. Got some journaling cards made, so they're fun. What do you think? Questions, comments, please leave them below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for all of your lovely emails and your messages. I just am so honored and so blessed to know all of you. All right, God bless. You take care. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.